Peace, everybody. Now, getting into the Libra sign of the signs that are misunderstood in this series. Now, just, giving a little recap of what Libra is and what the energy represents, we're dealing with the element of air. Now, air, this is going to be dealing with when we're dealing with, you got the right side, then you got the left side, the right brain and the left brain, shit like that. So, this is the logical aspect of the elements, but this is actually the external. You actually, oh, sorry about that. You actually are communicating, and people are seeing, not visually, but people are hearing auditorially the ideas that you're expressing and everything. So this is the masculine of the logical aspect of the elements and everything. This is the very masculine side. The earth aspect would be, you're receiving ideas. You're sitting back, analyzing, looking someone up and down and everything. That would be earth. With Libra, we have cardinal air. Now, cardinal, this is going to be the leaders. Libras are basically the leaders of the air signs in a lot of different ways. Even though people say Aquariuses are very revolutionary based and, they can rowdy up the crowd, really Libra is truly the true leader. And the reason I say that is because Libra, like I'm talking about, the true, what's the word I'm looking for? The balanced archetype of what a Libra, Libra, but a leader is, which is no coincidence why Libra and leader are, kind of synonymous in the same, category, kind of like Leo and leader also. And that's also the sextile of Libra and Leo also. They both start with the letter L, so, anything that revolves around the letter L is going to, represent the energy of what a Libra or even a Leo represents. You can do that with every single sign. That's a science from the Pilot Man. Shout out to Archangel Uriel. Now, Libra, like I said, cardinal air. So this is created, you know what I'm saying, since Libra is a very relatable sign because it's ruled by the 7th house. This means that's saying that you got to start the relationship. You got to initiate. You know what I'm saying? You can't be just sitting back, receiving, looking at someone that that you admire that all the time, or looking at someone that you admire and then just be like, nah, they'll come to me. Nah, I got a feeling that they'll. No, you got to initiate, which that's what cardinal is. You got to initiate the conversation, which is air, which is communication. You got to initiate, you got to start the conversation. Now, when we start to get into the planetary archetypes of Libra, we got Venus is the ruler of Libra. So Venus, Venus also rules Taurus, which we're going to be getting into that as far as the in conjunction signs, which the in conjunction signs of Libra are Pisces and Taurus, because the opposite of Libra is Aries. So, like I said in these videos, the signs that are right next to the opposite sign, these are going to be, Pisces and Taurus. These are going to be the energies that misunderstand Libra and what creates the energy of the things that are Libra is misunderstood for. That other people would look at a Libra and be like, I don't understand why they do this, that, and the third, and everything. Now, like I said, Venus rules Libra, but this isn't like Venus that rules Taurus, which is, ruling the throat area, 2nd house, which is, receiving, which that could mean like receiving words, since we're dealing with this, anything dealing with, words coming out of vocal cords and everything, whether you're receiving them or whether you're complimenting somebody, you know what I'm saying? Because Tauruses have really good taste, when it comes to the earth, because they're receiving, the Venusian energy. So, they're receiving and they're picking up on the 5 senses. Libra, this is more like, this rules the hip area. Also, the bending of the joints, bending my head, me bending my head and my arms, my legs and all that good shit. And just like this part in general. And, since, Libra is the opposite of Aries, which Aries is the beginning of the zodiac. So, this part is like cut in half. It's like this part of the body and then like this part of the body and shit like that. That half, this half. You know what I'm saying? Libra is like the perfect center that cuts it all in half. Now, but that's a medical astrology video for another time. Now, so, Libra, this is the external side of Venus. The external side of Venus, meaning that Libras will give appreciation more than just like speaking as far as it being in the throat area. You know, Venus, this will go into the hip area and everything like that. Venus is right here now. So, you know, this is like, you know, the phrase, you know, bending your back for somebody or bending over for somebody else and everything, you know. Compensating heavily, you know, on an external level, not just giving somebody something or just like giving a gift to somebody or receiving gifts, but actually like going out, picking this person up and everything like that, taking them to this, that, and the third, and, you know, keep doing this over and over and over and over and over again, you know. This is how Libras can be taken advantage of. This is how Libras can get taken advantage of, and this is also how Libras could play out highly, because really when you think about it, the stereotypes of Scorpio, like super freaky or super sexual, really, to be honest with you, that's more so for the Libra archetype, because what people don't understand is Scorpio is just deep desires. Yeah, sex is a part of it, but it's like super passionate. It's like, I only want this one person. I don't want to fuck. Like, Scorpio's not a hoe. If anything, the Libras are the hoes. Real shit. But I'm not even knocking Libras, because my sun sign is in 23 degrees. My sun sign is 23 degrees Aquarius, so I'm playing out the Libra archetype more in the Aquarian aspect. I'm not a Libra, but it's like people in the later degrees of Aquarius kind of play out more friendlier traits and everything like that, but they can be manipulative too based upon certain energies they may play out or just the spirit that they have in general. But in general, like I said, I'm not knocking Libra or anything. You know what I'm saying? That's my cousin, sister, brother sign, you know what I'm saying, along with Gemini. But me being a sun sign Aquarius. But anyway, not to get off of y'all and everything, this is just because y'all are ruled by Venus, aka y'all will do anything. You know what I'm saying? It's like you could have a relationship at home, but just based upon you having strong relatable energies in general, well, based upon the Venus being, you know, at home here, you know what I'm saying, this energy right here, you're going to be, like, you have a relationship that you care about. It's not that you don't care about them, it's just that you're caught up in the moment, and you may be, it's the Venusian energy, which is the indulgent kind of energy. So you could possibly play out highly indulgent energy. So you got to be very careful whenever, if you are a Libra, to not play out the trap of, you know what I'm saying, being manipulated by someone that you're related to just for a timely basis. Sorry about that. So anyway, that's the home side of Venus. Now, I mean, that's the home side of Libra. Now, Saturn is exalted in Libra. So Saturn is structured, you know, it rules the kneecaps. So the kneecaps, you know, this is how we're able to, you know, stand on our 2 feet in general. You know what I'm saying? Without the kneecap, we'd be falling the fuck over and everything. We wouldn't be able to do anything, you know. So Saturn is structure, and also, you know, right now, you know, get the blueprint, reading over, look at the directions. Okay, the stove goes here, the electrical outlets go in this area on this corner of the house and everything. That's Saturn. So Saturn being exalted in Libra, this is the highest point. This is where Saturn, this is like an arcade. This is like going to the arcade for Saturn and shit like that. So it gets to do it. It gets to play all its favorite games. It gets to go get tickets and everything. It gets to go get the prizes and everything. Go eat cotton candy. Go home and get hyper and shit like that at home and bring that exalted energy back to the home. But what I'm saying is that, you know, that's just a metaphor. So Saturn is like, you know, at its highest point in Libra. But what this could mean is that it could mean two things. It could mean Libras are super loyal, super structured. They don't want the relationship to go wrong in any kind of way. Or even people who have Saturn in Libra and everything like that. They don't want the relationship to crumble in any kind of capacity. They'll do whatever it takes. You know what I'm saying? And let's just say I know this energy. Shout out to the twin flame. Now, let's just say the negative side of Saturn being exalted could be that you may be highly restrictive of your partner or something like that. But it doesn't always have to even be your partner. It could just be people, it could be a business relationship, since we have Saturn here, which is dealing more with when we go into Capricorn, which is dealing with business energies in general. So Saturn, you know, business partners, you may want to be highly controlling. Well, that's more so Pluto. You want to be you may put a lot of boundaries on other people's, what other people do in the relationship. Like I said, it's not always just a partner, but it could just be like a business endeavor or like a close family member or something, or a best friend, and be like, nah, don't hang out with that person because they're going to be like this, that, and the third. Or if it's a relationship, it'd be like, nah, like you could just be, like you know what I'm saying? Like it could play on a lot of different ways, you know, like Saturn in Libra is just highly, highly, highly protective, but you may overexhaust yourself to where the point to where, you know what I'm saying? You may not even want to you may not even care, you know what I'm saying? You may be trying to put too many boundaries and restrictions to where the other person may be overexalted or overexhausted by you and shit like that. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? None of this is negative or positive at the same time. It's just, this is just the energy signature of Saturn. Because you could always maintain this, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to play every game at the arcade. You don't have to ride every ride at the amusement park. You don't have to eat all the damn cotton candy. You don't got to order everything off the menu at Chuck E. Cheese and everything. You know what I mean? So it just, that's what it is. You have to maintain the relationship and everything. There's certain boundaries, like literally like common sense, like don't cheat and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? We got to stick together. We got to be on the same page and everything. We got to have at the same time, and we got to compensate with each other at the same time. Now, the highly overexalted would mean like you not being able to even be your own individual at all, have no kind of individuality in the relationship. It's like, do as I say, do as I say, do as I say, do as I say, do as I say. We got to keep the relationship intact and everything like that. So that's like the exalted energy of Libra. Now, Mars is not fucking with Libra, and it's away. AKA, it's at a job, a 9 to 5. It doesn't want to be there. It's like, God damn, I really want to go home and play fucking Fortnite or some shit. I don't even play Fortnite. I play more so like old video games and shit like that. So in my case, it'd be like, God damn, I really want to play fucking Revenge of Shinobi or fucking Ninja Turtles or some shit like that. Or, crazy shit like that. But anyway, Mars is away in Libra. Or I want to go home and be with my baby, or you know what I'm saying? Or in this case, my twin flame and shit like that. Shout out to Archangel Raphael. Latrice Capiche. Now anyway, Mars is away in Libra. So Mars is the energy of, passions. Mars is your goals. Mars is you chopping down the trees to be able to reach the path that the trees were blocking for you to get to your goal and everything, the pot of gold. So, Libra is the energy of relating, compensating, and, having a one-on-one basis. Now, the reason Mars doesn't like this is because, this kind of almost plays out with Saturn being exalted in Libra too. Because even though Mars is not really, it's its own individual. It's like, yeah, I'll compromise with you a little bit, but at the same time, I got to do what I got to do and everything like that. I appreciate you, and I love you for who you are. But I want you to appreciate me for me too. I don't want to be highly bound down or tied down and everything like that. So that's that headbutt that, I was about to say Aries, but it is kind of the same energy because Aries was, Mars in Greek culture, but that's another story and everything. Mars and Venus, they kind of have this it's like they headbutt and everything, but it's like they can compensate with each other, literally. Now, what Mars doesn't fuck with is the exalted Saturn, putting a boundary and restriction because Saturn falls in Aries. So, of course, that's another topic. So, Mars is like, God damn, I got I can't do anything in this relationship. I can't go to the bar. I can't go play pool. I can't go to the arcade. Man, I can't go, go to this place for this amount of time. I gotta always be at home and everything like that. Man, I can't do shit. Now, at the same time, Mars being away in Libra, you got the Mars energy, which is in the head and the genitals area and everything. That's where it rules. And also exalted in the kneecap, aka Capricorn. But also, even though Saturn rules Capricorn at the same time, this is just Saturn is at home in Capricorn. So Mars can fuck with structure and everything, as far as, writing out the plan to be able to reach the pot of gold, a goal and everything, But at the same time, Mars in general just doesn't want to be held down to such a highly restricted level and everything, especially it being in Libra. Now, the sun is asleep and fallen in Libra, meaning Libras may not take initiative and action if, let's say, for example, a Libra knows that they're being cheated on. So let's say a Libra knows they're being cheated on, but based upon their archetype, based upon them being so loving and willing to compromise, especially if you have like a shit ton of Libra in your chart, you're willing to compromise regardless if you've been cheated on 50 times and everything like that by the same motherfucker. Or same female, or if you're a man or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? It plays out vice versa. Now, or if you're homosexual or shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking that shit too, but I don't know why I had just paused for a long time and everything. But anyway, the sun is away. The sun falls in Libra, meaning that, you know what I mean? Libra is not really taking action.